Hi, Joe. My name is Julie. I live in Victoria, Minnesota in the U.S. And I wanted to record this video because you really have inspired not only myself, but my husband and my family to eat healthier. So I wanted to, first of all, thank you. Your Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead documentary was very resonating in our family. So in my opinion, eating healthy is really about natural foods in their most natural state. Choosing foods that power your body and doesn't slow it down. My biggest challenges for eating healthy is really having a family and my lifestyle, very busy lifestyle. I work, I go to school, I have 3 kids. Their ages are 13, 10, and 8. And it's really easy to just grab some frozen food, some prepackaged food, or go through the drive-thru when we have a couple of practices, karate lessons, gymnastic lessons. I'm constantly on the go. And it's easy. It's kind of, lazy for me to just grab something convenient. But there was a time, a couple weeks ago, I looked back on the week that we had, and I don't remember serving the kids one vegetable, not even a can of green beans. So that's when I really knew that I needed to change our lifestyle and our eating habits. So my top tips for eating healthier are increasing the fruits and vegetables. So it was especially easy to just swap out fruits and vegetables for the kids' school snacks instead of sending little prepackaged cakes and processed foods, gummy snacks. Just send them with a piece of fruit. Also avoiding processed foods as much as possible. I do find it difficult. I still buy, tortilla shells and make sure that I put healthy stuff in them. But I, avoid processed foods as much as possible. Those are my 2 biggest tips for eating healthier. And then the top tips for feeding my family healthy foods is swapping items. Like I said, swapping out a piece of fruit instead of a little prepackaged cake. Still making the same types of meals, just with healthier alternatives. So, for instance, last night I cooked spaghetti. And instead of using regular noodles, I actually used brown rice noodles. And the kids didn't even notice. I made a homemade pasta sauce with canned tomatoes instead of the jar pasta sauce, which has, I think, a lot of sugar. They really didn't notice. I had some soy ice cream last night. They love ice cream. They didn't notice. So, that would be my tip for feeding your family, is just making those swaps. So in a day, I typically eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. I have increased my fruits and vegetables to most of my eating. I haven't started juicing yet. I'm a little nervous. I don't know if I'm going to like it or not. I do have a juicer on order, so I may start doing that. But I start my day with a bowl of cereal, a healthy cereal with some coconut milk. And then throughout the day, I'm eating fruits, vegetables, salads, soy yogurt, nuts, and a big healthy dinner. And like I said, it's usually an alternative what I normally would cook. When I was growing up, I typically ate meat and potatoes. My family was a meat and potatoes kind of family. My mother always had some type of vegetable on the plate, but half the plate was meat and potatoes. A lot of chips, ice cream, snacks, pop, Kool-Aid, just a lot of processed foods. When I was in my poorest health, in a day I typically ate fast food, processed food. Like I said, there was a week there I don't remember eating or serving a vegetable, not one. So my top 3 reasons for eating packaged and processed foods are time, laziness, and probably ignorance. I didn't realize what was in these products. I started reading labels, and my rule is, at first I wanted to just find something that had 3 ingredients or less, because I find the more ingredients listed, the higher probability that those are not good for you. The chemicals, a lot of bad stuff. So right now, healthy food is approximately 80% of my diet, and I will say that is almost flipped from how it was a couple weeks ago. I would say, used to be maybe 20%. I always like salads, yogurt, things like that, but I've cut out all of the processed food as much as I could, not eating out. It was interesting, I packed for my lunch today at work, and my lunch box is overflowing, where it used to be I'd just throw in a quick, lean cuisine kind of frozen meal, and that was it. Now, with the healthier choices, I actually eat more than when I was eating the packaged food, and I'm feeling healthier and more satisfied as well. And the person responsible for purchasing and preparing food in my household is me. My husband will help out occasionally, but I am the primary preparer of the meals, the grocery shopper, planning. That's pretty much me. My husband works until late at night, so I am at home with the kids and preparing the meals. So the best results I've gotten from eating healthier are my skin looks much better, I've lost some weight, lots more energy, and clear-headedness. I can think better at work. I feel better. When you put in healthy foods, you feel healthy. When you put in garbage, you feel like garbage. So when I eat more healthy foods, I feel healthy. I feel good. I feel like I'm in a natural state. But my favorite food indulgence is ice cream, although I found some great soy alternatives, and I really like chips. I really like potato chips, but I've been doing some pita chips with hummus, so I think the key for me is just really finding some good, healthy, good tasting alternatives. So I wish you the best, Joe. I really have enjoyed watching your documentary, looking at your website, and learning about you, and you're truly an inspiration to me and my husband. And although I was never traditionally fat, I certainly was not healthy, and so I credit you for helping me on this journey, and I wish you the best of luck. Keep up the great work. Thanks, Joe.